With that, hello everybody. Anybody? Are we in? I believe so. With that, let's turn that down. Right. Well, I managed to just get there on time. Just about. I don't think I was going to make that. I'm not quite ready, but I'm mostly ready. And we can do the rest of getting ready together. Who's in then? Who have we got? Who's ready? Grum. Hey, Grum, thank you for joining in, mate. We're doing some RC fixing today. We've got a few cars to get through. And suppose, seeing as this one's on the bench, we'll do this one first. Should be an easy fix, but you never know with me. I say should be an easy fix, and then the first screw I need to take out lines off, and the angle grinder's out, and there's hammers and all sorts going on. Rut Rider, hello Rut Rider, thank you for joining. What are you up to today, mate? How are you getting on? Vapor, hi Vapor. Mate, I didn't. Did you oh, no, anyway, did you have a live set up to go? Because I did have a little flick through. I didn't see you pop up. Um, Sorry, mate. We'll share if you like. I'll definitely be watching yours tomorrow. I've seen you've scheduled one for tomorrow now, so I'll definitely be watching that. Martin Prince, afternoon all. Good afternoon, Martin. How are you doing? What sort of day are you having? What things have you got up to so far? I suppose I can get some spares over. So mostly ready, but not totally ready. I was kind of hoping, I was hoping to have kept the Hibeo diff so I know which one is making the horrible noise. Because I've got some hardened steel gears to go in it. I change this over to this screen. Oh, it's gone again, so I can see a bit now. I've got some of these hardened steel gear set to go in the Hibeo in one of the diffs because I'm one of the diffs are crunching really bad. And I thought it was the front one, but now I'm doubting myself and thinking it might be the rear one. So we'll see how that goes once we dig into it. So that's what has got to go in the Hibeo. Dario Douglas, hello. Hello, mate. It's nice to have you here. Thank you for joining in. I'm new to the channel. Excellent. Thank you for being here. If you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. Hit the like button wherever that is. I don't know where it is, but it does help out. I would appreciate it. And once the stream is finished or you want to move on, go and check out some of the shorts and longer form videos that I've done. If you like RC cars and the crazy things they can get up to, I'm sure you'll find something you like on the channel. But thank you for joining in. Vapor should do a joint live, mate. I'd be up for that. I did last time I was on. Chris tried FaceTiming, but my camera cancelled its voice out so you can hear him. I need to work out how I can send a link. I would happily do joint lives, mate. The more the merrier, innit? Get people in. Absolutely. Oh yeah, and you said no, mate. All set up for tomorrow. I usually just have in my head to do. Yeah, I don't normally schedule them really. I just sort of think, oh, I'm going to go live, and then I'll let people know maybe within an hour. I'm going to go live in a minute, and then I just end up doing what needs to be done. But yeah, I need to work on this. I think that's probably the first thing to do, and then this is having a drive shaft. Because if you've watched the video that I put out yesterday, day before, might have been yesterday, I snapped a drive shaft in there. First one I've ever snapped. So I've got a new one. Apparently these are the X variants. It's this. Now, whether that makes it stronger or better or what, I've no idea, but that's going to be going in this. And then this is perfect. There's nothing wrong with this. I've got a new, what are these called? Input shaft for the transmission for the Max. And while I'm in there, I'll change the push drive. So yeah, today, hopefully, we're going to fix the X-Max, the Max, and the Hubeo. I might as well start on this one as it's here. So the easiest thing to do is take the wheel off it. Can you all see and hear everything okay? Do you want anything adjusting? And yeah, how have we all been? Oh, I need to just get that out. That's going to be my first task. That will be the first task. Let's move them. I don't need them on. Come over here. Oh, there. Yeah, I've not really set this up right, have I? Because you've now sort of stood looking at the back of my head. But some might argue the back of the head's the better view. Maybe, yeah, perfect. Good, mate. Good. Not that there's going to be a huge amount to see. I just thought, why not go live? May as well, innit? If we're doing fixes on the RC cars, may as well go live. Chat to people, see what people have been up to. Yeah, we'll take that fully off and we'll bring it up to the bench. Because if I bring it up to somewhere here, you'll be able to see a bit better, won't you? So that is what I shall do. These captured hinge pins, I'm sure they do a fantastic job. I would have broken loads of stuff if these weren't captured, I'm sure. Who's that? Mark's afternoon all. Good afternoon, Mart. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Hope you are well. Um, what are you up to? We're all here fixing the X-Max, well, fixing a drive shaft. Because that snapped. Check that out. That's a proper snap. I don't know if it'll focus on it properly. It's a snap. But I don't know how old these drive shafts are. And there was a bend in this that I straightened in the last live stream. It's funny because I'd ran it bent for a while, and it was okay. It just sort of shook around. And then the first run after me straightening it, it snapped. So maybe there's a lesson there. And it probably is don't bend your drive shafts. And if you do bend them, don't try and straighten them if they still work. Because you're just making them weaker. Maybe. That may well be the lesson. Let's take this off. Try not to follow the cliff across the garage. No, we got that off quite well. Mart, I'm just thinking what to have for some dinner. Right, well, I've literally 5 minutes before going live just rammed my face full of egg fried rice that I'd made last night, but there was a bit left over, and a nice sort of Chinese style pork chop. So I'm nicely fed now. I've got my tea. I've got tea somewhere. Hey. I've got my tea. I've been fed. So I'm good now for a couple of hours, hopefully to fix some cars. I don't really want to put that near the laptop. Probably a bad idea. I'll put it over there. Just don't forget about my tea. Um, March, yeah, that is bad. It was bad. I was quite surprised that it had snapped, but they do snap. It does happen. Where's the tea from? I think that might have been on the outside. Outside. of the bearings, take up a bit of slop from that extension. I'll put all that just on the screen. Anthony, hi Craig. Hello Anthony. Thank you very much for joining me. How are you doing? We are fixing drive shafts on X-Maxes here today. Well, we've got 3 cars to get through today. So I'm going to try and work a bit quicker than I normally do. But inevitably something will go wrong because crash and bash. It is what we do. Rocky Mountain Bashers. Hi, hi everyone. Hello, mate. Again, thank you very much for joining. How are you doing? What sort of day are you having? That bearing does not want to come off there, but yeah, vapor, hot drinks and laptops not good, mate. It's always the way. It will be, guaranteed. If I'd put my cup there, I'd do something like this, it'd bounce or I'd hit it and it'd go flying. Then the screen would stop and I'd need a new laptop. And then Mrs. Crash and Bash would shout at me because it's actually her laptop that I've got. This is going to need to be in the voice job, isn't it? The voice is just here, it's just off camera. I should set you up so you can see it. I'm hoping that we can the bearings being held on the top of the jaws. We'll go hammer, and we'll go rubber end, and we'll just give it a tap. Yeah, Robbie, this is where you need a voice, Craig. I have, mate. Do you know what I will? I'll turn so you can see. I'll go down a bit. There, can you just see that? And it's just in the voice. That's the laptop that's blocking it for me. Close the screen a bit. There. This is now sat in the top of a voice. I just want the bearing to be sat. Dub axle to be nice and loose. And there we go. There we go, look. We got it off. Let's bring you back to the bench. Okay. All right. No, a bit low there. All right, I need to look up a bit. There we go. Right, happy? We're all set back and happy. There's a proper mount to this. I do need to get a proper mount. Can I lift that? There we go. I can see the comments properly. Mark, I've just put a set. I'm going to stop that. I've just put a set of ZD racing wheels on my Hyper SSE truggy. I have a price, they're really good. Nice, those ZD ones are good. The ones that the Pirate, I think it is, look really good. I do like those. So you can see the bench a bit more. My work laptop gets abused and my personal laptop drops in bottom wall. I just have a laptop. There's no personal or work, it's just the laptop. At the moment. Although there is a kid's laptop, sticky fingers. Although now this one's down in the garage. I dare say this one's probably going to end up more sticky than the kid's one. But not for that reason. Get your mind out the gutter. It's because of the grease. Robbie, just whack it. I did. We whacked it and it came out. We give it a good whack. Like she pop. Oh, it's very nice you all say hello to each other. That's lovely. I do like to see that. You'll chat amongst yourselves while I try and work out what's what. There we go. Well, that fell out relatively nice. You have to push that little ball out of there. Mark, you got the 150mm set. £22 for a set of four. Where'd you get them from? That is a bargain. That is a bargain, mate. Well done. Rocky Mountain Bashers is waiting on an M2C delivery this morning. Finally going to finish a K6 EXP V2 build today, so that'll be nice. Excellent. Nice build. There's a mega Outcast 12S. Oh my god. 12S in some of these machines is mad. Absolutely mad. You know, I've seen people run 12S systems in these X Maxes. It's just nuts. I mean, fair play to you, but you really got to build everything, haven't you? You've got to go through the whole truck with all new diff gears, spiral cut everything, and there's a lot that goes into it to build a truck to be that capable of that kind of power. But they are impressive. They are very impressive. Right, should we have a little compare actually of these before I put them all back in? Are they any different? Well, I mean, one looks older than the other one, but as it should. I don't think one's any thicker than the other. Yeah, this one's definitely worn. I think it's about fair time that it snaps. There's like a worn hole in the edge of that. You can see there it's gone like egg shaped. Nice new one. A nice new one will solve the problem. I did think though, when I was buying this one, if it's got to the stage now where one has snapped, does that mean I'm probably going to start snapping the others as well? We'll see. Because I know that this part number for this drive shaft is the updated, I don't know, steel, harder steel one. It's the, yeah, as I said earlier, it's got the X variant on the number. So I sort of, I've been told that if parts have got an X on the end, generally that's the updated, newer version of that part. So I'm hoping it'll be better. A heavy duty shaft. Sounds impressive. Let's see if it is. Let's see if it is. March, you got them from AliExpress? No way, I'm going to have a look at them. I'm going to have a look for some of them. Because that is a bargain. And I do like a bargain. I thought, pin straight back out. There we go, we got it back in. We got it back in. Yeah, these hub extenders are quite long. And they are the 24mm GPM ones. They're good, but they do kind of take away the crazy wallowy Max thing, which I kind of enjoyed uh, when I used Mark. So I think in the future I might look at just getting some 12mm ones or even back to stock size. We'll pop them on, pop this back on. The 12S Outcast will be epic. Yes, Vapor, it really will be epic. Really will be epic. Seen on YouTube, you know, when I got this I had the 800 kV Hobbywing motor in it, and well, that motor was mad. It was too heavy, too big for what I want to do. And it just kept killing the truck. It just kept killing diffs and everything else. So I changed the motor. I've looked on YouTube and there's a video where a bloke has got two of those 800 kV motors in his X-Max. Two of them. So that's too much. One's too much. Two is ridiculous. And then, you look through the comments of it and it's saying, oh no, it's a really good setup, it's solid. And somebody asked, well, what have you broken? It's like, well, I always break diffs and I break this and I break that. Well, it's not that solid if it breaks every time you take it out. Yep, Rocky Mountain Bashers. That is the only way I build all of my truck from the ground up. Fair play to you. Fair play to you. This thing's been rebuilt a bit. When I got it, there was a video on the channel explaining it all. But it just kept annihilating deaths all the time. So this has basically had a whole new front end, bulkheads, gears, everything, and the rear end all the same. I've got a new motor in it now, new motor mount. Everything has just been redone, and it does seem better now, to be fair. Running a slightly smaller motor, but still a big CP power motor, Max 5 ESC. So I do get plenty of power out of it. It's quick enough for me. I've had to gear it down. Tiana, I love Craig's Crash and Bash. Awesome. Brilliant. I like it that you love it. I love it that you love it. Right, the seller's name is Hobby Model Factory Store and the wheel name is 8477. Okay, do you know what I'm gonna do? Hang on, Pete here. I don't like using my phone during the live stream, but I'm gonna keep a picture of that just for future reference. Maybe I can check it out later. Awesome. Rangers. We've got another hour there with Rangers. I like it. Where do saplings go to school? Elementary school. Love it, Ranger. Thank you. Yes, Mrs. Crash and Bash. Vapor, overpowering is okay if your drivetrain can handle it. Yeah, agreed, mate. Agreed. Now, I'm happy with this on AS. I know it's got the Max 5 in it, and a few people have said, oh, would you be tempted to put it on 12? No, I've had to gear it down for now. It's got the mod 1.5 gearing in. And I think I started off with it on 2535. It's a nearly 1200 kV motor. It was ridiculous. It was doing like 60 odd miles an hour. I don't need it to go that fast. So it's geared down now. It's on a 1635. It's still quick. It's quicker than stock, that's for sure. But it's just got torque for days now. I can just wheel it from any speed I like. Hit the power and it lifts the front end up. High Rise Gaming. Hi. Hello, High Rise Gaming. Thank you for joining. Thank you for dropping a comment in. High Rise Gaming. You do online gaming then? What games do you play? Are you a FIFA? Are you a Call of Duty? I'm not really in with games anymore. I used to be. I'm still waiting on Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out. And then I think I'll have to get a PS5. Because I played Grand Theft Auto 5, loads of online, millions on that. And then sort of got bored of it. There's not a lot else to do now. I know they keep bringing out game updates, but it's not the same. Grand Theft Auto's been out for what, 13 years or something stupid like that now? They just need to bring the new one out. Okay, drive shaft fitted. Right then, what do you want? Vote on the chat. Do you want to do the mats? No. Or do you want to do the Hebeo? The Hebeo is going to be a bit more in depth. The mats will be hopefully an easier, quicker job. Let me know, what do you want? You want to see the mats be worked on or the Hebeo be worked on? High-rise gaming, Call of Duty and GTA 5. Nice. Yeah, I played GTA 5. Well, I say I play. I've not played it for a while now. FIFA and Gran Turismo. Yes, Vapor. Gran Turismo. I'm not a big FIFA fan. The eldest is our teen. I say teen, he's 18 this year. I suppose it's still a teen. He's a massive teen. He plays FIFA. But yeah, Gran Turismo. That's my kind of game. Yeah, I do like Gran Turismo. Never owned a Hebeo, so Hebeo for me. All right then, we'll get that. There's going to be a bit of working out to do with that. There we go. The right shaft done. Oh, I've knocked the lights. Stay there. Stay there. All good. We shall move this one out of the way then. All right. So, we'll return very shortly. There we go. One Hebeo. I do like this colour. It's very good. It's very, very good. Right, yeah, my 17-year-old's bigger than me. They were bigger than me when they were like 15. Lenny now, comes out on the channel and plays with VRCs with me. He is now 14 and he's like my height pretty much. It's not going to be long now till he's taller than me, like a matter of weeks, I reckon. High rise gaming. Do you have an FTX? No, I don't have an FTX. No, that's a bit of a lie. I kind of have an FTX. My mistake. I kind of have an FTX. Where is it? Where is my FTX? Where is it? That's a good question. I've got a FTX Tracer. It's only a little one, but it's the perfect little skate park basher. Mine actually isn't FTX. It is a HBX 16889 something. It's so little I've lost it. I thought it was up there, but I can't see it. It's hiding. There it is. Well, suppose technically this is classed as an FTX. I think Vapor in the chat there, Vapor's got some FTXs, I'm sure. You can check his videos out, you'll see him run FTXs. Well, that's my little skate park basher. Awesome little thing this is. Brushless, runs on 2S or 3S. Good bit of speed out of it, all oil shot. It goes really well with. Very good little car. No, I suppose that's the only FTX thing I've got. I've got a Beo, three Ferrari, three, four tractor fillers, and an armour. Yes, that's what I've got. Right, let's move these out of the way. I need to work out, actually. Let's scrap. That's the bit of the drive shaft snapped off out of the X-Max. I snap that. We'll chuck it over there. Yeah, Vapor definitely has reviewed some and modded them. Yes, I've seen. Yeah, yeah, some of them are good. I think FTX have really improved their cars over the last few years. I think when the first, was it a Vantage, the FTX Vantage, when that first one came out, yes, it was cheap, but from what I've seen, it was a bit fragile. But the newer ones, I think they're okay, aren't they? Carnage brushless, yeah, that could have been one. Grum, I've got an FTX crossbow, which is great looking RC. They do look good. The steering servos as bad as some say, but they do look good then. Right. With this, what I might have to do is get a bit of revs going and tap the brake and listen for a crunch. The only problem with that is you're not going to hear this running. You'll see it, but you won't hear it because of noise cancelling, and I don't know how to turn it off. Let me get my phone. So I'm not sure how I'm going to work this out. I think what I'm going to have to do is possibly make sure it is clicking. Well, I know it's clicking. And then maybe remove, say, the back wheels and then throttle and brake. 'Cause I think it's the weight of the wheels which is making it crunch a bit. But yeah, Rut Rider. I had an FTX Carnage brushless. It could not handle brushless. I did hear that. Yeah, it was the Carnage and the one that I said I forgot. Forgot what it was now. It's gone. But yeah, I think the newer ones are much nicer. Well, actually, Alan, who's part of our Facebook group, he's got the crawler, the Canyon. That thing's very good. It's quite light, but it is very good. Vapor, yes, Grum. FTX are great budget cars. Parts are so cheap too. Yeah, they are. They definitely are. Grum, servos are worth. Yeah, but even Praxis servos suck, really. So, I know it's wrong when you buy an RTR ready to run. It should come ready to run, I think. I don't think you should have to change loads on it and mess with it. If it's ready to run, you should be able to literally take it out of the box, make sure the wheels are tight, stick a battery in it, and go. Um, that's to me, that's what ready to run is. You shouldn't have to worry about it. Right, let's turn this on. See, this fan's really loud, and on a live stream before, when I was filming with my phone, people complained that this fan was deafening. Can you hear this fan? Let me know. I think it's the rear. I really do. Yeah, I'm convinced it's the rear. I can feel it. I can feel it. Oh, that's quite disappointing if it is the rear because the rear has already got a set of these in. And these are the hardened steel upgraded ones. Mm, not good. Um, Quite of a mess. Servo's not great. Yeah, vapor. Servo's not great, but pillar balls are too tight. Just loosen and it improves it. Okay. In the box, it's agility. It's up there with the Titanic. Massive turning circle then. Amazon just turned up with my box of receivers. The Shelf Queens might even get some use this year. Yay, Root Rider. Don't leave them on a shelf. Run them at least once and then put them on the shelf, even if it is just gently. Just gently. Grum. I loosened my hubs off too. It's much better now. A beginner wouldn't know about the servo. Yeah, yeah, agreed, mate. Somebody new to the hobby would buy the car and wonder why it's rubbish and not really know what to change. Chris with a C, afternoon. Hey, how you doing, mate? Thank you for joining in. How's your day gone? Vapor, yeah, I agree, Craig. But unfortunately, no RTRs from my experience. They're not anymore, mate, are they? They're not. They're just not. They're just not. Hey, McRider. Hey, Chris. I'm at work, so relaxing, watching Craig. Mate, I'm glad you're relaxing. Glad it's not stressful. What's wrong with the SSTE? Well, Chris, I think these gears in the rear diff have checked themselves, basically. And these aren't standard in here. These have already got these steel bevel gears in them. So if that's the case, that these are chewed up, I have chewed up a hardened steel set, but another set. I thought it was the front. Well, I've just done a little test here on the bench, revved it and hit the brakes, and if I hold the front end, feels on the phone, and when I hold the back end and do it, I hear the crunch and I can feel the vibration in the back here. So I've got feeling in the back. Now, I suppose if I pop the wheels off, take away a bit of the rotating mass, and try it again, if the crunch is less, yeah, it could be the ring and pinion. But, which I may possibly have a spare in there. We'll have to see. Well, I'll find out when I open it up. But yeah, I thought it was the front, but now I've looked at it, I'm not convinced. Uh, Tons to do in the workshop, so tons of videos being done tomorrow. Oh yeah, ring and pinion. Yeah, that's what we're going to have a check at now. Yeah, we've already fixed the X-Mat, so it's good. We'll take these off, let them there out of the way a bit. If this cases need shilling from time to time, but yeah, probably. This was a new disc case. When I done the SSTE changeover on it, I put new disc cases in the back. Can't find where the old ones are. Yeah, there's the one off the cage. So if there's damage, we can sort that out. We'll dig into it and have a look. Yeah, I'll have a little test now. I'll have a little test now. Yep, it's the back. Just now I've taken the weight of the wheels off, it's not doing it. So yeah, it's either ring and pinion or internals. Well, there we go. We've learnt something anyway. Now I just need to get into it. Just need to get into it. Yeah, there's my broken X-Max drive shaft. Snaps. Rocky Mountain. I wish I had time to make YouTube videos, but I don't. I work 65, 70 hours a week. I'm outside in the elements, mate. I feel your pain. Um, I worked outside. Loved my job being outside. I done building, carpentry and building. Um, Loved it. So, but the winters are brutal. They are brutal. Where's my tool? Where's it gone? What have I done with it? I can see it. It's hiding under there. It's hiding under there. Oh, Chris, change the gears and shim it, dude. Yeah. The diff is already shimmed, so I'm hoping it's not these. I'm hoping I can put these in the front or in the centre. I hope. Vapor, yeah, it's hard to fit in sometimes. Like you work full time, videos at weekends. Yep. If you've been a busy lad breaking stuff again, yeah, innit? 3 cars in this live stream, hopefully, are going to be fixed. Well, at least looked at. Well, the X Max is fixed, so that's good. This we're going to look at now and see. Maybe we can fix it. Maybe we can't. We'll find out. And the Max. I've got the new part for the Max, if you remember. I don't know, a week or so ago, a couple of weeks ago. I bent that input shaft, so I've got a new input shaft and a new push drive to go in that. So I'll have the Max back up and running as well. So I will be attempting some more Thunder RC style jumps. We'll definitely be breaking more stuff again because when you jump like that, stuff breaks. But it's one of those things that I've started, so I will finish. I will land that jump. Definitely. Definitely. What have I missed? Here, good man, yes. Vapor, so tempted to get Hebeo, but which one? This one. Absolutely this one. Get the SSTE. If you've got some electrics in mind, then get the roller and just build it yourself or put your own electrics in it. But I think the ready to run one comes very good. I mean, you've seen some of the videos I've done with this, and it is mostly stock. Apart from the electrics, it's mostly stock. It has got hardened steel gears in the rear, which hopefully are okay. We'll see, but hopefully they're all right. Maybe it is the ring and pinion. Um, but for the abuse that I put this thing through, it's taken a lot. I've broken a couple of arms, but again, only when I smash it into stuff. And you kind of expect that. If you crash into a tree or into a pole, you kind of expect it to break. But I've done massive jumps with this. I've done loads of big air, loads of crazy jumps. So yeah, one of them. Would be very good. Chris, yeah, I work full time as well, Rocky. It's hard. Well, the summer is coming. Yes, time to rip it up. I do look forward to that, Chris. Summer evenings, early mornings, get out and play. Tiana, Craig's crash and bash for life. She's such a turncoat because I can already see looking ahead in the comments. She's got Craig's crash and bash for life. And then almost instantly went, "Oh my god, it's Chris! He's my favourite YouTuber." It's Ed Tiana, my favourite channel follower. Yep. I was looking at the new trophy truck. They're, they're good. You can't go wrong. Anything, I think. Anything Hebeo. I don't think you can go wrong. Lots of bits. Fruit had them out and then they're gone. Would I have it out? ECRC Peekaboo. Hello, DC. Thank you for joining in. Are you at the door again? Do I need to let you in? I must be going mad. I've got a somewhere. Drawer I've had on the bench already. And now it has gone. Maybe it's back in. Maybe it's back in here. Let's have a look. I'll be back up there in a second. I'm just looking. Oh, there's my little diggy out tool. I've completely and utterly gone crazy. Well, much stuff. I've lost the plot. I've got one of these somewhere with a blue stripe on it. I've had it out. There's not that much on here. Is it behind there? I'd say I'm hard pushed to recommend SST these days. But the new HPI I have is Echo. Yeah, that's what Chris said. I like rollers. Rollers are good. I was looking at that HPI, last one I had. It was over 10 years ago, yeah. DCRC. I said peekaboo. Hello, DC. I can see you. Are you hiding? Which HPI 80 models have an SSTE 267? Good price. Oh, Chris, thank you very much, mate. I forgot that was on. Nice one, mate. Thank you very much. Keep up the good work, dude. Cheers. That is my first ever super thanks thing. Yeah, cheers for that. I don't expect people to do that, but thank you very much. The first person, well done. Maybe I can use that to buy myself a new fucking hex. I don't know, hex gone. Oh, cheers, mate. The Hebeo rollers are a perfect midway point between kit and RTR for an everyday RC that is well made. Yeah, minimal. Yeah. Matt Hurst, afternoon all. Hail and rain in Dorset. No, no RC car fun for me. Christopher C. Video live later, guys. Shameless plug. Sorry, Craig. Mate, you plug away. You plug away. That is fine. The Forza Flux, I think. Yeah, the Forza Flux is good. I think that's what Chris has just got. Yeah, that wasn't a free plug then, Chris. No. You've plugged his channel and then paid for it. Fair play. You carry on. He's allowed now. HPI are great until they go out of business every 3 years. There is that. That is a concern. But hopefully they're not going to go out of business every 3 years. Right, well, this has come to a grinding halt. It's one of them now that I'm like, well, I want to find that. I didn't use it on the X-Max. No, I didn't use it on the X-Max. It's not over here. It's not in my pocket. That'd be a normal thing for me to do. I'll put it behind my ear, carpet style. It's not fell on the floor. It's not knocked it into a drawer. Literally had it. And now I don't. Hmm. We'll get that. I'll have to find another tool to do it with. It's not ideal because I like using those speed bits. On about Hebeos, I mean, what sort of Hebeo do you want? Do you want like a truggy, buggy style thing? Or would you want like a short course truck or the monster truck? I do quite like their monster truck that they do. I forgot the name of it now, but I think it was Robbie that had one in our group. I forget what it was called though. Somebody will tell you. The Hebeo monster truck. It looks, well, I mean, it is big and it looks really heavy and chunky, but it's not. You pick it up, it's quite lightweight, and that makes it very durable. I would be tempted by one of them. I like big daft monster truck stuff, so I think that would suit me. Something like that. Now, I think it's in for now. I don't know what else to do. I've got to find an Allen key that fits. Oh, I've got mental. I really have lost the plot now. This is what happens when I prepare, because I'm sure I'd got all the tools out that I knew I was going to need, so I didn't have to spend time looking for them. What have I done with that? If it's not really so fixed on that, and just get on with it, I suppose. I'll find something else and we'll get on. I'll have a look in the spares drawer. Find the spare. There we go. Worry is now is I don't like using these because you risk rounding stuff off, don't you, with traditional Allen keys. Right, what have I missed? Yes, Ryder, that is true. I can say, yeah, they'd have to for going out of business a bit, but I mean, I really do hope they do well. I really do hope they do. Ryder. It was gutting when suddenly I could not get parts for the Nitro Rush got MT2. Yeah, I bet a lot of people were gutted. Those Nitro Rushes were quite popular, you know, I know a load of people had them. It's a great business model for your channel, Craig. What, me just frantically looking for stuff? They make reasonably good stuff, so hopefully they can keep aloft for a while now. They do make good stuff. I like the HPI stuff. I mean, obviously the Savage is king HPIs, but they are such a pig to work on. Such a pig. Nathan, I think I should put a large order of outdrive cup and rope screws before me. Maybe, maybe. Who knows? You can just keep an eye on who's going to sue them. If a lawsuit comes out against them, yeah, buy everything you need. Buy loads. High rise gaming. Hi. Oh yeah, that's his channel. He's trying to show us there. That's fine. Vapor. Anyone had the PD Racing Red Cat? Autosport's got it on sale. Never had one. I have seen that they look okay. Most of my issue with cars like that is spares. You need to be able to get spares. So if you can get spares for it, then yeah, why not? Why not go for it? Yeah, spares are a definite. You need a supply of them. To pull these out now. At least we're back on to taking crooks apart, aren't we? Eh? Oh, hold on a minute. Is there a nut on the other end of this? There is. This one is nut and bolted through. So am I better just removing the whole rear end? Maybe I am. Be easier to work on. Well, I think it's detached from the chassis now. I just need to take it off of the brace here. So we'll do that. Room, I want a Red Cat Kaiju parts on sale in the UK for my MT8. Okay. Well, if there's parts, those Kaijus, I know a lot of people use the Kaiju tyres on the Traxxas mats. So I might have to have a look and see if they've got some tyres for that. That would be good. Let's get rid of this for a second. Well, plug there. Ugh. Well, at least there's grease in it. That's something. Right, let's have a little stare into there. I can't see any obvious damage on those teeth. They look okay on the ring and pinion. Obviously, I am going to take it all out and have a look. Yeah, they look all right. Let's take it apart. Why not? Yeah, I've got nuts on the back of them, holding them on. That's one out. Good. What have I missed? Right, I saw one, but as it was being put in the boot with a broken front arm, so not running. High-rise gaming. Do you have a WL Toys? No. I do not have a WL Toys. Nothing wrong with them, no. Like the little cars. Just don't have one. Right, a Red Cat are starting over here with a supplier so parts could get easier to find. Oh, I hope they do. I hope they do because I want that monster truck that they do, the 4S one. Um, what is it? Not the, is it the Vigilante? There's a Vigilante and something else. Well, one of them's a massive 8S truck. I don't want that. Well, I mean, I would have that, but I've got an X-Max, so I'm all right with that for a big truck. But the 4S, um, I really do like the look of that. I like the body on it more than anything. It's got taste. It does look ace. Vapor. I think PD racing parts are the same as Kaiju. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, but you could be right. You could well be right, mate. Alright. Alright. I haven't noticed that right. I might just get the new 2 to 3S Big Rock. That looks ace. That does look ace. Obviously, the 6S one's better, but that one is very good. Did you see the pictures of Mark's 6S Big Rock that we had here? We think that the new basher body to it. That was pretty cool. He's very happy with that because it's the first one in the world to have had all the trimmings put on it and then showed off to basher bodies. I think Mark was one of the first people to buy one. So he is pleased with himself. As he should be. It's a bloody nice truck as well. Nothing Mark's got is standard. Right, how am I going to stop that nut spinning in there? So I can turn. That nut is also turning. Hmm, what to do? What to do? Try and wedge it maybe? It's now where you're going to watch me live stab myself in the hand. And if I do, you are all allowed to laugh because if I watched somebody else do it, I'd definitely laugh too. There's a bit annoying that. If you put super glue on it, would it hold it enough? I wonder if that's worth trying first. Before stabbing myself, plonk a bit of super glue just on these little edges. Let's see if it will hold the nut in place while I unscrew it from the other side. Might work, might not. Nothing to lose, have I? Nothing to lose. Only tools. I'll let it go. I'll let it go. I'm not mad at myself that I've lost my tool. It looks almost exactly the same as the original Big Rock 3S under the body, the TK10. Maybe I need to look at Red Cat more. I've not really looked at them. Only the new 4S monster truck that they brought out. I do like that. Rum. Just about to ship over some for my truck. Oh, Rut Rider, they started off with the bigger stuff. It remains to be seen if they bring in the smaller models and parts. Right, okay. Well, I suppose if the bigger stuff does well, they will bring the smaller stuff too, you would think. One would think so. Oh, has that worked? Ha ha ha! I am a genius. Look at that. Super glued my finger to it at the same time. But it worked, didn't it? It only bloody worked. Slide that out. Go, take that out, take that out. Take this off. Over the hill. Right, well, little bit, but I would expect to see the glitter in there. The glitter of file down gears. And I can't see any glitter. That feels empty. Yeah, they look all right. They really do look okay. Drop that back in. Cool. I don't have a look then, but I think this is okay. Wouldn't hurt to possibly shim it very slightly. If that had been slipping, you would think there would be some wear on these teeth. There is a little bit, maybe, maybe. It is possible. Have I got a spare in here? This top drawer is like the Bayo and small diff drawer. Not that one. I've just got like a collection of diffs on the go in this drawer. Shipping is more than part. Yeah, that is bad. It's a grum, yeah. Yeah, it annoys me when chipping is more than what you actually need. That's why my max has been out of action for a bit because I only needed for like £3 something. Postage is about £4, and I was like, well, I'll wait until I need something else. About to need something at some point. Yeah, I hate chicken. See, that looks like a spare potato one. Just don't think it's bad. The Basher bodies have just brought out from 2 to 3S Big Rock too. It'll be epic. I like the unbreakable Basher body style stuff. I think for what I do and for what you do as well, it's beneficial to us. It's a truck that you're going to run a lot. That's definitely beneficial. Yes, I think that's a spare case and outdrive. Yeah, do I just try it? Disc case split or worn, maybe. Would possibly be, but there's no damage on there. I think it didn't even crash and take a bad hit. It was just running really well. I was going really fast with it, and then as I hit the brakes, I heard it crunch, which would indicate something's gone wrong. Yeah, there's no play in that. Wonder if I've got some small shims, and I'll put a shim on there. The bearing doesn't feel fantastic, but oh no, it's okay. It's okay. It's the outdrive that was wiggling. Well, while I'm this deep into it, it may as well be taken apart. But, yeah, I have got this one. Whether this one's any better or worse, I don't know. Well, shipping is up ordered and parts are 80. That's nuts. That is nuts. Yeah, it does annoy me, but what can you do, eh? You want the parts. Don't don't live near a hobby shop. My nearest is nearly 3 hours away, I suppose. Yeah, grew up rider. Same for me. Run $40 for a shell and 50 for shipping. Mad. Vapor internal gears worth checking. Definitely, mate. Yeah, Marks was going to say it could be the gears. Yep, definitely. That's why I've got these. That is why these are here on the bench. Um, and I do know that this has already got these hardened steel in it. But I think just dig in, innit? Dig in. Let's open her up. Let's definitely open her up. Clear these out. Annoyingly, I'm after the alloy upgrade for that. Oh, Marks, it's worth a look. Yep, might as well. I've got nothing to lose, have I? I'm this far into the trip. For the sake of 4 more screws, It may as well be taken apart. Is it that? Yes, it is. Well, yes, you did mention my memory's going. Mate, your memory's going. I've lost a tool on here somewhere. When this live stream's over, I'm going to watch it from the beginning. See if I can spot the tool. See what I done with it, because I'm sure I had it up here. I'm sure I did. So I'm definitely losing the plot. And you lot come along with me, which is brilliant. It's going to be somewhere really obvious, isn't it? Now, when I get into this, I don't know whether I'll be happy or sad if I see all glittery bits. But did you see the video of Chris slipping over? Yes, I did. And if you know about um, the YouTube studio thing, right? You can look back over your videos and you'll have like spikes in areas where people have rewatched certain bits. I can guarantee you he's going to have a spike at that point where he fell over. Because I know myself, I've rewatched that about 10 times minimum, and my kids have. I always find my tools on the wipers of my car. Yes, that does happen to me as well. You put something on there and then you look everywhere for it, and it's right there. No, it's not behind the iPad. Moment there, but it's no. Yeah, Mark, that's well funny. Falling over's funny though. It don't matter who it is. As long as they're all right, of course. Um, well, they seem to be in excellent condition. Excellent condition with that side is anyway. Full of those. I feel like I'm always doing diffs on this channel. It's the one thing I'd rather not be doing. Let's hope Chris has turned the remix feature on that video. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'll have to look into that. Hats off to him for not cutting it out. Yeah, fair play to him. You've got to leave in some good, funny bits sometimes. Bloopers. Yeah, this doesn't look terrible either. These look okay. You normally feel when a tooth's gone bad because you end up with like a sharp edge on it. I feel all right then. Well, that looks okay too. I think it is the ring of being. Can only be. I mean, there is a bit of wear on that. A little bit of flat spotting on there, but not a lot. I suppose I need to look into getting upgraded versions of this then. Yeah, looks painful that nearly falling down myself in a few dodgy places watching an RC car. Yeah, I think he did say that. You know, he did hurt himself a bit. He was quite sore. He banged his head and hurt his hand. So yeah, he didn't get away with it scot free, but fair play to him for leaving it in. He's a good sport. He is a good sport. No line up, man. Pain grows back, pain costs money. Yep. Musa, yes, bro. Hello, Musa. Thank you for joining in, mate. It's nice to see you here again. We're on the bloopers get views. They do. They sure do. They sure do. It definitely needs to be put onto the shorts reel. If he doesn't do it, I'm gonna. Like he used to on his shorts, he would put I can't remember what he called it, like a viewer of the week video where he would promote somebody's video or something. I'm going to do that with him falling over. I'm sure he'll be fine with that. Rocky, do you have a local hobby shop or do you have to order everything on the internet? Everything on the internet, unfortunately. I would love to have a local hobby shop. They would definitely get my support. Um, yeah, my nearest hobby shop that stocks things that I want is, yeah, it's about 3 hours away in the car, so 6 hour round trip to go and get something is quite far. Right, let's just see that. This is going to sit back together, right? I'm going to get some diff action here. Musa, what happened? Well, this was clicking. But I'm thinking it is this gear rather than these gears. But we've now got spare internals, so guess what? There's going to be another live stream of another day. Does these seem okay inside this? Nathan, that really is steeper than it looks on the video. I bet it is, mate. It looks quite steep as he's going down it, but on the video always sort of makes things look flatter. I think it looks steeper, when he's down at Old Dusty and he looks back at that hill. In other bits of the video, you can see that track, and it does look fairly steep. It was very wet and slippery that day, wasn't it? So there's no doubt why he fell over. It is super slippy there. Put a lump of this in it. Grum, I've got a backflip montage for going live later. Watching me backflipping. As good as the blooper reel. We'll have a look at that later. Lump of that in. Lucky, yeah, I'll check it out, Grum, and I'll sub. Oh, yeah, I'll go sub to Grum. I'm subbed. I'm already subbed. Vapor Grum's videos are brilliant. His intros are ace. Yeah. Good. Right, do I change this while I'm here? It's slipping anyway. Is it worth me changing it to this one? Or is this one also done for? And the only slightly annoying thing is I'm now going to have to order more parts, which is a bit annoying. It goes back to that postage thing. I don't like paying postage just for one thing to turn. Sure, you make another one of them. Well, I can definitely try and shim it. That might be worth doing. They really don't look bad at all. Don't even know if it's worth changing them. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Go on, thanks, mate. There's no problem. We're all here to enjoy and watch RC stuff. I would much rather sit and watch, you know, anyone's videos, no matter how big or small their channel is. I would rather watch their videos than sit and watch EastEnders or Coronation Street or any of that fucking dribble that's on the TV. I would much rather watch RC cars all day long without any hesitation or doubt. He's a good guy, Chris is. He is. I'm trying to support his channel the best I can. Yeah, we all do. No, Chris is sound. We go out bashing regularly. Well, I'd like to go more regularly, but with summer coming now, we definitely will be. So that looks okay. Is there a washer there? Yep. Sealant. Yeah, fully agree, Marks. Yep. I've had a slip or two walking down that. I bet, mate. It looks steep, as I say, you can see it on the video. Does it look big? Unforgiving when you fall and things like that. Because you know that you're going, because it's so slippy. You just can't stop yourself once you're going, that's it. It's a one-way street. Oh, some bits on there. That is interesting. The shielding of the bearings fell off. I ran a car full pelt into my leg and nearly killed myself one day. I did see on your video you crashed that rally into your leg. Hey, did it go well on 6S though? Bloody hell. Did it go well? It really does. Flies. Yeah, it looks really good on 6S. Who's outside? Got a delivery? No. I don't think I've got a delivery. It's appreciated, Craig. No, no problem, mate. No problem. Nathan, vapor. I've run myself over with my Savage. My brain didn't comprehend. A small vehicle was travelling as fast as it was. It was straight off my feet. Yeah, it's surprising, isn't it? How much force these little cars can pack as they come steaming into you. You think, oh, it's only little, it's not that heavy, it won't hurt that much. But my God, it does hurt when you get yourself with them. You certainly know about it. You wonder. No, I'm gonna have to look through my box now to try and find a shim. I saw that in there and thought, I wonder, can I just nick that? Because that is going to be going into a car. Just not yet. Right, where are my shims? Sure, I had some in here, but they're going to be massive, aren't they? There's going to be four 3X Max. So that one, slightly bigger that one is. I think that one is the diff out of a Hyper 7. I don't think they're quite the same. Part over there. This is a shim I can nick. Yes. Yes, there is. So I'll just pop that back in. Because the outdrive will be the same, but I think the actual gear itself is slightly different. Um, Grim, yeah, since Dot left these standards, all the high candy has gone. I'm guessing was Dot the really old one that smoked constantly. I remember something about that going. So yeah, I've never really been into it. Obviously, I do see it on the telly, but I don't watch it. I avoid it like the plague. Avoid it like the plague. Let us put that together. Is that bearing the same as that bearing? Because if it is, we'll swap them. Yep, that fits good on there. Does it fit good? into there. Yes. Yes, it does. So we'll put a new bearing on because that one is a bit iffy. I don't know if all that is actually going to fit inside the diff case. I want to put it all back together. Marked up Grum. On sub for you, buddy. Awesome. That's it. Why not? Get sub to them all. There's not a limit, is there? So if you like it, sub. The slow motion falls are the best. And it takes 30 seconds just to hit the deck. I know exactly what you mean. It's just something funny about it. It's falling over's funny. Oh, I'm childish as well, though. I think farts are funny. It don't matter how old you are, farts are funny. Um, Mark, so I just got myself a Rolalo XTS F10 Rally. I can't get over how good it drives. It's a cracking little car for the money. They are, mate. They are fantastic little things. Yep, Vapor even says the XTS is a fantastic. Love mine. Oh, Mark's is good. Vapor a sub, awesome. Well, that's Craig. June Brown for the legend. Right. Yeah, I wouldn't know the name of the actress, but yeah, John, I do. I'm aware of the character. Right. Parts are always funny. They just are. Maybe it's because I'm a child, but whatever. They are funny. I can't help it. Parts are funny, just not in my car. Yep. My son is the worst for that. No, God is terrible. He'll sit, not one go, not say anything. No. Oh, God, is that you? And he'll sit there looking pleased with himself. Like, yeah. Oh my good God, it smells like he's died inside. I'm going to troll YouTube. I've got a YouTube out on 1st of April. I'm going to call it April Fool's Day. Yes, that'd be good. I'd watch that. Why can't I get these back in then? Can't quite be lined up, can it? All feels good. With a little twist. Now that goes in, but I don't want to flex too much on these. As good as those bits are, they're not for pry bar stuff. They will snap, and they're too bloody expensive to snap. Marks, my dad always told us it's better out than in. Yes. The only time that we do sort of put a limit on it is when we're sat eating dinner at the dinner table. If you've got to do it, stand up and move away from the table. But apart from that, yeah, It's fair game anytime. Well, at present, it'll be Chris on loop for 15 minutes. Oh, mate, for RC, mate. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Yeah, cheers, man. I will drink some. Thank you. Not expecting that. Much appreciated. Honestly, don't feel like you have to do things like that. It is there just in case, but it's not something that I go around pushing, and I'm not going to be mentioning it in all my videos. I just it's a tool, isn't it, for us creators to put there? So yeah, why wouldn't you? But mate, thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Nice one. It's my second ever. It's good that I've never had it before, and then two in one live stream. You and Chris, mate, I really appreciate the support. Thank you. It does mean a lot. What we're going on at now. There'll be at present it'll be Chris on loop for 15 minutes. Yeah, you should. We'll get him even if it's on loop or just him falling over in super slow motion. And then we'll have to get that hitting the floor a few times. I'm sure he doesn't, oh shit, as well as he goes down. Just makes it funnier. Paper, no worries. Coffee is expensive these days, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hopefully, have this back together soon. Maybe. Maybe we will. Oh, what's my laptop telling me? What have I missed? It wants to restart. No, do it tonight. Don't restart now. I'm live streaming. The laptop will like, oh, you need to do an update. Should we do it now? No, don't do it now. Now is a terrible time to do an update. Jordan. Hello, Jordan. Thanks, Cressenbass. What number do you put on a notepad to get? What number do you put on a notepad to get an answer and information and everything and all? I've no idea, mate. What number? Am I being stupid here? Have I missed something? I wouldn't be surprised if I am being stupid. You might have to explain that better for me. I might not be the sharpest tool in the box. You are. I try and put put a little thing on there. March, you got me. We've all got each other. I've no idea what Jordan's on about though. If anyone can help me out with that. There goes the drive shaft. Yeah, me too. I'm glad it's not just me then that doesn't get it. I mean, if it's a genuine question, then come on, what to put? Uh, 10? I don't understand, mate. I think I'm being a bit thick. Is it a joke? Have I missed the joke? Do I need to read it again? Have I missed something? Craig's Crash and Bash. What number do you put on a notepad to get an answer and information and everything and all? Is it a riddle? Are we supposed to guess? Am I thinking too deep into this? 44? Hamilton's number. That's a good number. That's a good number. How did he get on in essay today? Is it the diagram pictures? I don't know, love. I'm even more confused now. What diagram pictures? You lot confuse me. Go on then. So 4 will work. Promise. Yeah, why not? Use 4. Can't go wrong with a 4. Especially if you're a Lewis fan. Which I am, because British driver, why not? Lando's year. Yes, it could well be Lando's year. It could well be. But no, I mean, if Mercedes produce a decent car, you've got George Russell as well. I think he's capable of it. I mean, I would like, ideally, in an ideal world, I would like Lewis to get another world championship, just so he is number one. There's no like always the same as Schumacher. Um, so I would like him to get that one more. And I think if he's going to do it, he really does need to pull it out because none of us are getting any younger, are we? So, yeah. And then, yeah, I would want to see Lando win one. I want to see George win one. All the British drivers, I like to see all of them do well. This is Crash and Bash. Do they have numbers? Nobody knows. So it should work, the number 4. So yeah, put 4. Where are we putting these numbers? Russell or bottle it? Probably. Probably. Quite possibly, mate. But I would like to see the Brits do well. Show the rest of the world that we have got talent. We don't just form an orderly queue. We do have talented sports people. Mark, can I ask what mud guards are they, please, Greg? I need a set for mine. These, I believe, let me just drop this in and I'll show you. I've had these 3D printed by a friend of mine and friend of the channel's. If you join our Facebook group, which I think is linked, possibly linked in the description to this, or what in my last video, I put a card in the top corner at the start. If you click on that, it'll take you to our Facebook group, and you can contact this bloke. These need a bit of a wash, but he's personalised them. They're 3D printed, and they're made from a really flexible 3D print. And he's wrote Crash and Bash. Well, they're sort of like printed into the part, but I should clean all the dirt out of them more often. They've lasted very well so far. They do a great job. We're going to brush it a bit out, maybe. They are very good. Yeah, John, his name is. If you join our group, and ask who is there. We will print these off for you. They are really well, they're not like really like a couple of pounds cheap, but I think probably less than a tenner for both of them. And we can customise them as well. He does all kinds of stuff. He's helped me out with a good few 3D printed parts. Crash and bash. And yeah, they're nice and flexible. So they do take the hits well. Russell always finds a way. He does always find a way. He did do well in Merck last year, yeah. I use old bodies to make my mud guards. Well, why not if it works, mate? I've never thought of that, but I will in the future. Really? Well, join after the stream. They look amazing. They're good. They're very good. Think, what else has he done for me? Loads of parts on the X-Max. Pretty much all of the red 3D printed parts on the X-Max are made by him. Did he do some on my Max as well? I did have some. Do you know, I've not fit them. I forgot about them. Do you know what he has? He's made me mudguards for my mats. And he's got mats on them. And they're nice and flexible. But they're not actually on my mats. So I've not fit them. So they're somewhere. I'll have to find them out and get them fit. I totally forgot that I had them. But yeah, they're the 3D printing that he does is really good. That's a receiver box that he done for me. Um, he'd done a ESC plate for the Max 5 that goes into the X Max. The one that was in it was like a hard plastic, and of course, the way I bash cars around, it just snapped it. So he's made one that's flexible. I've then put like Meccano strips underneath it to mount through. And now, when you crash, the ESC will flex and move around, but it's solid. It's been in there for many crashes now. So I would say that's a good fix. But yeah, he'll sort you out. Very fair on pricing and good quality stuff. He knows what he's on about with the 3D printer. And I think actually he has a few months ago got a resin printer. So he now prints stuff in resin. I've not had any of that yet, but I've seen some of the stuff he's done. It looks awesome. Right, I'm trying to get this back together. Got to get this back together. There we go. So, and like so. So that's all now housed. So I just need to put the bolts back through. The top ones or the short ones. Yeah, we'll go with them. We'll go with them. Vapor, they do look good. They are good, mate. I'm very impressed with them. And anything that lasts a couple of bash sessions with me is good. It's a good tip. Yeah, the using bodies. Yeah, I'd never thought of it. It sounds like a good guy to have for parts. Definitely. He definitely is. Resin is for detail parts, so it won't be much use on bashers. Yeah, the pictures that he sent over, I think he'd printed up like a gun, like a model gun. Um, And the detailing in it was awesome. And I think he'd done something from somebody wanted a World of Warcraft character thing. I know nothing about World of Warcraft, so don't ask me about that. But it was one of these sort of adventure creature things. And yeah, the detailing in the print was awesome. Yeah, I suppose not ideal for a basher. Right, well then now to go into there and into there. These quite nice and snug there. And when we've got all this back together, it's just the map then, which won't take me too long. Oh, why do I do this to myself? What? That's it. That's what I am. I'll just pull out the pens, get them in. Come on, come on. In you go. There we go. Let's play the game. Play the game. Be nice. There we go. There's the pin. Push the pin back in. Nice. All right. That wasn't too painful. Every time. And I mean every single time. I think on every live stream when I've taken something apart, I've forgotten to put the drive shaft back in. But that one was very easy. That was an easy fix. The worst one was the X-Max. Oh, I couldn't believe that. I just sent the shaft out of it. I took the whole rear end off, done whatever it was I was doing, put it all together, and then wondered why I was getting no front wheel drive. And the centre shaft was still on the bench. I was like, oh no, what a ball ache. Yeah, if I had £1 for every time I did that, yeah, definitely. But there we go, it's back in. It's back in. Let's attach the sway bar. Yeah, why do we always forget things like that? You need those drive shafts. It's not like it's a small part and, oh, I've left a screw out. No, sorry, I missed his name on Facebook. It's John. So join our group um, and just do a post saying you're after 3D printed parts. Well, I'll tag John in it for you, and then you can just message him. Yeah, John Fieldhouse, I think his name is. Yeah, John Fieldhouse. Really, really. and then there's just the task of fitting it back in the car, and then it'll probably still clip, because all I've done is shimmed it a bit. But at least now I know the ring and pinion might be needed. And I'm going to see what's the ring and pinion is all back together. I'm going to see, um, they do a hardened steel ring and pinion for these, which I'm sure they will. To find it. It's nice. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Is that all back end back together? Possibly. So now what I want, that is for the right, I think so. And then those four go into the bottom. Right, let's get the car up. Do not forget the centre shaft. Don't forget the centre shaft, Craig. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. It's right there. You can see it. Don't forget to put it in. The centre shaft is in. Yes, the centre shaft is definitely in. I've not forgotten it this time. I should have somewhere a little metal spacer cylinder thing. We did see it. There it is. That goes in there as this travels through. Could really do with not having fat fingers. Cool. There we go. Lovely. I'm not on the end of that. And we will tighten that up. He says, I say I'll tighten it up with this. We'll soon be back onto the Traxxas. Well, it'd be good to get the Max up and running again. I do like that. And working on the Max, I know exactly where everything goes on that. I've had that thing apart lots and lots of times. More times than I probably should have. But it was life. Oh, I've joined the Facebook. I found John, sent him a message. Yeah, nice. He will get back to you. He will sort you out. Oh, I tell you what, I've just noticed looking at that. It looks like that lower eye in my suspension rod end somehow came out. Either. Well, so that is the ball that sits in the end of the rod end. I just noticed that wedged into the bottom of the arm. How the bloody hell has it done that? Well, I'm going to have to do something about that. God knows how long that's been like that. But I definitely need to sort that out. All right, well, we've just added another small job. Small job to the list. I need to pour myself a brew. That's what I need to do. It is definitely time for a cup of tea. Keep winding these in. Wind them in. Wind them in. I still haven't come across my tool. It's going to be somewhere obvious, isn't it? But I'm sure we'll figure it out. Keep going. But just get this back together. Rob, I've got to duck out, Craig. Another great live wrench session. Thanks for putting on the session, mate. No problem at all. No problem at all. The thank yous are all on you lot for joining in and being here in the first place. As I always say, I'd be here doing this anyway, live or not. The cars need working on. I need to be here working on them. So I appreciate that you've been in, you've stayed, you've participated. Thank you very much, mate. And I look forward to checking out your short of your backflips. I'm going to look for that. But yeah, nice one. Right, so I found a bigger battery tray for the Hypertrigger. You just need someone to 3D print it for me. So John is just the guy I need. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Vapor, need a flask for wrenching. It's not quite a flask, but it's a big enough cup that I get 2 cups of tea out of it. Well, two and a bit. So I come down here with this one already with tea in it, and then I bring this one down as well. And this keeps them really hot, so it's sealed. It's a good cup, that is. Good cup. Mark, have a good day, Grum. See you, Grum, later, Grum. Yes. Thank you, Grum. Cheers, mate. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Thanks, guys. Nice one. He's a good lad. Right, is all this back together? I think so. Apart from that suspension eyelet. So let me then get this, and we'll do another little test. Then we'll stick the wheels on it and test again, and then it's time to get the Traxxas back over here. I'll turn that on. I'll turn this on. I am a bell end. I put the diff in backwards. Yeah. What an absolute cool I am. It all works perfectly. Well, I put the diff in backwards. There's no getting around that. That's not watching what I'm doing, that is. Cutting away, rebuilt it. Well, I'm going to test it because it'll either crunch or it won't. And if it doesn't crunch, then I fixed it. But I will have to take it apart. I'm not going to do it on a live stream. You've just watched You just watched me take it apart and rebuild it once. I'm not going to do that again to you. But I have a feeling when I test this anyway, um, it is going to crunch. So I'm going to have to take it apart. Anyway, yeah. See the wheels going in opposite directions. Oh, Vapor's off. See you later, Craig. Great live session. Cheers, Vapor. Thank you very much. I bet you don't make mistakes like that. I don't know if you can see this. They spin in opposite directions. It's not crunching though, so I seem to have fixed it just by chinging it. When I'd done that earlier, there was nasty crunchy noises. So all I need to do now is do exactly what I just did, but turn the diff round. I'm not doing that now. It's done. We fixed two cars, one to go. Sake, I'm an idiot. Oh, dear me. Right, let's have a tidy up. Let's have a tidy up. Mate, Vapor, have a good day, buddy. Yes, mate. Vapor, yes, I do, mate. That's the first time I've put a diff in backwards and rebuilt the whole truck. Mistakes are how we learn, yeah. I know exactly. You know, as soon as I've done it, I'm like, arse. I knew. Before even turning the truck on, I knew. Right, there's the bits to fix the map. Oh, look what I found under the laptop. I knew I wasn't going mad. I knew I'd put it on the bench and then I put the laptop on it. It's all coming together now. I don't think we need this anymore. That can be moved. Right, let's put some tools here. Tools over there. I'm not going to need this now either. Was to the mix. Has difference. Yeah, I need to find the actual bits for the mats. It's been apart that long. I'm hoping I've not lost everything. I think it's all here. Trouble is, parts of the slash here as well. Yeah, so there's this and this. There's the spur gear. Where is the spur gear? Let's turn this off. This up here. Plug into the screw box. You will need that. So enter the map. Jim, you found it after all. Yeah, I found it. I found it. Thought I was going absolutely mad. When you convinced yourself, you know, and I know that I've got it up here. I know I have. Yeah, but now what I need to find is all of the bits to put the maps back together. because we're replacing this that I broke last time. Snapped it. Ow! Good snappage. So first of all, I'm going to need a 50-tooth spur gear. Have I got one? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. This is a Mod 1 50-tooth modern steel spur gear. Good. Next, nucleus drive. This can all go in. We'll open that up. Right. Is this job going to go without any drama? Or am I going to put it all together backwards? I'm hoping. I'm hoping. I know what I'm doing here. The Max has been stripped down and rebuilt so many times. Meme Man. Hello, Meme Man. Thank you for joining in. I want this part as well. Hi, I'm currently running a 3S DRC car. If you want to run 4S on it, do I have to upgrade the motor? Well, I don't know, it depends what motor's in it, but you are almost certainly, if it's a 3S car, going to need to upgrade the EFC to 4S. Because if you run a 3S car on 4S, there's a good chance it'll pop. And you'll end up with the smoke coming out of it. Unless, of course, it can take 4S. And then, yeah, generally. I mean, really, if you've got a 3S car, to keep it reliable, I would just run it on 3S. Would be my advice. Because honestly, when you start overpowering things, things break. And I know this because I overpower everything. And everything breaks. But I suppose if you feel that it's underpowered on 3S, putting 4S in it will be good. Marks, well, now you've found it, you won't need to watch the video back, yeah? I'd be interested to know if it's been under there from the start, and I just didn't know. So even watching the video back, I wouldn't have learnt anything. Just my bloody luck. Yeah, at least I found it. At least I found it. Now, I've got a brand new one of these, but this one's okay, so I think I'm just going to put that back on. Me, man. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day. Mate, you're more than welcome. If you want to see what crazy things I get up to normally when I'm not repairing them, subscribe, check out the channel. Thank you. Yeah, overpowering cars. Well, this 4S Max has a full 6S system in it. The X Max has got a Max 5 in it. The Hebeo, well, no, actually, the Hebeo is a 6S car, and it has a 6S power system in it. Well, I only have a 4S, really. The 6S is ridiculous in it. 53 on 4S, that thing does. It doesn't need to go any faster than that. And it'll still backflip on demand. Oh, just noticed above there, Mrs. Crash and Bash, so 12 donut points for you. That for putting my diff in backwards, I guess. Well deserved points, though. Well deserved points. I think calling me a donut is mild. I called myself much worse. A stupid mistake to make. But I suppose we've all done it. I've just never gone that far into rebuilding the truck. After I've done it, I've normally noticed. Because I have too much fun chatting to everyone. I come down here to work on cars and then spend most of my time just chatting. It's nice. Mm, Still that one. Yeah. No, where are the rest of the screws for this? It's one. Come on. Yeah, there's one. The Hyper SSE is such a great trigger. I love mine. They are fantastic. They really are fantastic. You know, the amount of abuse that I put mine through, um, considering, you know, what I've broken on it, they are really good. Speed, handling, everything. They just can't be beaten for the price. Right, bearing. One, two. One. Put this on. Yeah, I have. Well, I noticed it before. I have a brand new one of these idler gears, which is this. But this one ain't broken or chipped, so I don't see the point in changing it. I'm definitely, if it ain't broke, don't fix it sort of person. Right, there we go. That's in there. That is in there. Shall I turn that round, bring it a bit closer so we can all see what I'm doing? Move that down a bit so the match doesn't touch it. Right, I have about 6 RCs to pick from, and I always go for my truggy first. Yeah, it is my sort of go-to. When I say it is my go-to, I get torn, and it depends what I'm doing. The SST is amazing, but I suppose because it's newer at the minute, I'm really liking Italian. Um, that thing is so fast on 6S, but then again, so would the SSTE. You know, on 6S, that SSTE just explodes tyres. How fast do you want it to be? But yeah, it is. It's you can take it anywhere really. They'll do so much. And yeah, for the money, unbeatable. Take that completely out. Yeah, I think I've got 7 to pick from the usual 3 that are all put together and working. There's 7 to pick from. One of which being the X Max, which is massive. I think things that take 2 batteries put me off a little bit, just because you need two of everything. So if I take the X Max and the Pallion out, that's four batteries I need to charge. Whereas if I go out with the Max and Lenny's Max and we take four batteries, we've probably got 2 hours of playtime. Depends. No, I run mine on 4S. I think 4S is the sweet spot. Definitely, 100%. I absolutely agree with you there, Mark. They don't need 6S. They can take 6S. And I've got videos on my channel of me dumping mine off my massive pool table ramp on 6S. And yeah, my God, the thing does fly, but it's unnecessary. I get plenty enough air control, plenty enough speed, all on 4S. Yeah, 6S is mental for them. It really is mental. It's unnecessary, but sometimes it's fun to have that kind of power. Sometimes it is just a laugh. You overpower it and giggle. But it's never fun when you're exploding tyres constantly. I do explode too many tyres. Uh, Rider, I hope 4S is not instant doom for tyres. I've only got 6S packs. I'm going to blow these Fast Tracks tyres up first go, aren't I, mate? Make sure your centre diff has got some thick fluid in it. Otherwise, yes, you're going to put the power down, it'll be flying along, no problem. The front end will like bob up on something, all the power will go to the front, and both front tyres will explode at the same time. So yeah, really make sure your centre diff is thickened up a bit and be very careful with your trigger finger. Yeah, 6S with the SSTE is nuts. Oh, gear it quite low. Gear it as low as you can. There's nothing wrong with low gearing. My X Max is geared super low. It increases run times, it keeps everything cooler. And yeah, if you're running on 6S with low gearing, you're still going to be doing 50, 55 miles an hour. Mine's geared, my SSTE is geared quite high, I think. But yeah, on 4S, 53 on 4S, I don't need it to do any more than that. That is already plenty. Nathan, I've seen a few YouTubers who have destroyed the stock tyres within about 5 minutes. Yep, yep. And it is mostly down to that centre diff. I've done exactly the same. It's the third time I'd ever put it on 6S. And I thought, give it a little run across the beach on 6S. And then I'll start filming. I just wanted to check that it was going to go okay. That exact thing that I was just on about happened. Going along, I was about 3/4 throttle. It hit a little lump. The front end come off. All the power goes to the front end then, and your tyres just turn into pizza cutters and explode before you don't have time to react. It just happens. So yeah, you will explode tyres on 6S. You have to be very careful. It's fun, but it is very easy to get carried away very quickly. I think, oh, it's fine, I'll just squeeze it a bit more. Oh, gosh, where's it not gone? Dropped it in there. Oh, where did it come out? There it is. Look at that AliExpress setup, Craig. They're worth every penny. I definitely will, mate. I took a picture of it so I can go back to it. Well, it's on my phone now. I definitely am going to be looking at that set of tyres. I like this place. Good there, actually. 18 tooth on a 1720 kV. Yeah, on the 6S, mate. That's going to rip, that is. That's going to be quick. I think I've got an 18 on mine, but I'm running a 2250 kV. So yeah, let's have a look actually. I think it's an 18. I'm sure it's around that number. Yeah, I've got a higher kV motor, but I knew that I was going to be running it on 4S mainly. Nathan seems to be 60k front, 250k in the centre, and then 30 in the rear with an 18 tooth pinion, 2150 or 2250. Yeah, yeah, about right, Nath. I would agree. I think in mine, my centre diff is super thick. I think I've got 500,000 weight in mine. Purely because I I like, I just like that. I like the bashing. I like the wheelies if you want them. If you want to do crazy power wheelies, you can. Is it the fastest setup? No, probably not. But is it fun? I like it. What I enjoy. I just need to get the car now. See, you've heard everybody talking about them, and now you just need one. I like them. Come on, just trying to get this bloody last nut on. Is that it? Have I done it? Have I done it? I love it a bit tremendous. Mark, so I'm going to have a play with the diff oil in my wide mats this weekend. Yeah, it's worth having a mess around with them. Again, I think the diff oil in this is wide mats. I've thickened this up again because I like the crazy wheelies and instant backflips. But even on 4S, I've exploded these fast track tyres with this. But I think the maxes are geared quite high. I think mine's at a 2650, so mine's a couple of teeth higher than stock, and it's got the 2250. Is it 22? No, 2150 in this motor, geared slightly up, but for bashing, it's great. No fan on anything, because I just seem to kill fans, especially with this skate park basher. This just destroys stuff. Right. Dare I say it, ladies and gentlemen, I think the Max is back together. Seems to work. I need to find my battery tie down strap. That'll be over there somewhere. Yeah, I can see it. But that's not important for right now. I then need this controller. No, not that controller. This controller. Yes, it's got batteries in it. That's always a bonus. So we'll plug this in. Off to work. Yeah. Cool. See you later. Marks. Someone said 500k in the centre and 100k in the rear really helps with handling. What, with the wide mats? Because this has got 500k in the centre. No idea what's in the rear. No idea. There's something quite thick in the rear of this. You can feel it. I think I've got the same oil in front and rear of mine, but mine handles like crap. Mainly because, I mean, it's been so battered. I need new tie rods. Look at that. Oh, yeah, I went down the aluminium route with this, and I put like a load of the upgraded aluminium hubs, metal drive shafts, all the rest of it. Um, and then I've ended up taking a lot of it off. I've gone back to plastic because with all the metal on it, I found I was killing bulkheads loads. And I went all back to plastic, and now I'm not killing bulkheads loads. The only thing I've kept is these tie rods, and honestly, I think I'm going to take them back to plastic as well. Because on a couple of occasions, I've had side landing that's landed side on, and I've snapped the bell crank, the steering bell crank, clean, just like snapped the bottom of it off. And on Lenny's got plastic tie rods on his, and they just flex when he hits things. So I think keeping it plastic, especially if you're going to do big air crazy stuff with them, plastic is better. Okay. Look, trouble. Excellent stuff. So we are done. Three trucks. Three trucks fixed. Although one of them, I put the diff in the wrong way. I just need to change the diff round. And yeah, my next Max body, I don't know if you've seen the video where I take this to the pump track and it breaks within about 2 minutes, but we've just fixed it so I can try again. We literally sprayed with a £5 can of spray paint from the local hardware shop. I got bored of it just being black, so I sprayed it in blue. I put red stripes on it. I'm going to get some Superman stickers for the doors, and I'm going to put the arms red and blue on the X-Max. And there we go, my little crash test dummy is back up and running. So I need to get this to the skate park again Go to the pump track, give it some huge sends. Job done. Right, there we go. 3 cars in one live stream, as planned and as promised. And yeah, 2 hours and 42 minutes on my laptop. So it's been a long one, but I kind of knew it was going to be. But we're done. We're done. I now have 3 cars back up and running. I now just need my actual car to come back so I can go out somewhere. Well, I think plastic is the best option. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 3 for 3, mate. 3 for 3. Winning. And I've now got some diff gears for the Hebeo as well. But I just need to swap them round. Right, we're done. I thank you all that have stayed with me. Massive, massive appreciation for that. Massive thank you for the super thanks from Vapor and Chris with a C. I know they've gone now, but if they watch again, come to the end, I do appreciate that from them. But yeah, I more appreciate the time that people give, the time that people sit here and watch and you join in and you message while we fix cars and chat crap about anything, talk about our day, talk about our dinners, talk about the dogs, whatever. I'm happy with it. But yeah, I'm really happy everything's done. So excellent. I'm going to go now. I'm going to go and get some fresh tea. I'm going to go and sit upstairs. I'm going to go and look at those wheels on AliExpress. And I'm going to go and check out of some of all of your videos that I've not watched yet. Because I do watch some, but I need to catch up. I know I need to catch up on some of Vapors. So I'm going to go and watch them. Mark, great stream, Craig. Thank you for the help with the 3D printed parts. No problem at all, mate. Thank you for staying. And yeah, John will sort you out. I think I've seen that you've added on Facebook, so I will join you up now and you'll see me over there. Right, I'm off. Thank you very much.